Welcome back, everyone. There we are again with our Hearthstone Gentleman Cup powered by Vortex.com. And we got an awesome match prepared for you. It's Via versus Spo. Who are you voting for?
I'm voting for Spo.
Okay, I'm voting for Via. Who are you voting for? I hope you support me and not him, since
Wow.
he's the LoL guy, I'm the Hearthstone guy. So everyone needs to
I'm
support
actually
me.
higher ranked in Hearthstone than you, Mats.
Well, that may be that I'm working at work and you're playing Hearthstone. Good job. We clarified that, and I would say we can start the game as fast as possible.
Yep.
We got a hunter for Via,
Oh,
a
nice.
rogue, and a warrior. So I want to see a hunter
Yeah,
now.
same.
We haven't seen no hunter, and I really want to see it. And for Spo, well, you know that Via is Planetkey and Spo is VVV Gaming Timo. I'm just telling you that you swapped those two players, and Spo has a hunter, a rogue, and a warrior, and Via has a rogue, a druid, and a shaman. Let's start the game before it gets embarrassing for our producer. That's no problem. There's awesome, problem solved. I would say start the game now, rather fast before people notice that something went wrong here. Well, you know that you got to change those icons now too in the overlay and everything. Good job. I guess everything clarified. So we got for Spo, we have a Miracle Rogue, and for Via we have a Warrior. And just to clarify again, Via is from Planetkey, Spo is from VVV Gaming. Everything is set in stone now.
Nice.
It's 1-1 between those two teams. We have Via with the Control Warrior with a rather, well, useless starting hand, and Karen, so he's playing the slow version to slower version. And against a Miracle Rogue, well, you kind of want to have a shield block, but you want to have a Fury Warwick, something like that, early to and an Armor Smith.
Nice draw.
Well, for Spo, we have Cold Light Oracle.
Oh, Cold Light Oracle version.
The
So,
second version we see was Cold Light, actually.
most likely won't have Azure Drakes in it or Acolyte of Pain. But we haven't seen any Acolyte of Pains recently in the Miracle Rogues. It's mostly Azure Drake.
Azure Drakes and one Loot Hoarder.
Yep.
That's what they actually throw the Acolyte of Pains out for. And it turns to be actually more useful. It sounds stupid, but it is.
Yes.
Via is thinking about coining out his Armor Smith or not. I think it's good to do it. He can get it out and turn 2 anyways, armor up. He can slam something, so if there would be anything that comes, he can slam and attack. And worst case scenario, he can also Taskmaster up his 1-4. And to kill that 1-4, Spo needs to take some great efforts. And he cannot actually, so he wants to backstab SI7 agent, for example. But he has no backstab.
Yeah, and I would consider Taskmastering my Armor Smith. First of all, you get an armor, which is nice. Second of all, you get a 2/2 on the field, and he cannot backstab your Armor Smith anymore. So I think that's good.
Main problem with that play is Deadly Poison. If he has it, he can kill your minion. If he has it now, well, he can damage your minion, but he cannot kill it. So yes, your play is okay.
Well, he could have killed with backstab as a 7 agent then.
Absolutely. So it's tricky here if you really want to do it or not. It would be okay, I think. Even if he deadly poisons it to the ground, he's gonna take 6 damage overall, and that's quite a lot. So it's okay to consider it. It's not the most beautiful play, but it works. And you get your armor, as you say. The only options he has here is just armoring up, which is extremely good against a Miracle Rogue. You kind of want to armor up every frigging turn. Well, there's Deadly Poison plus SI7 agent maybe incoming to kill.
That's 2 armor.
Well, that's 2 armor. He might just nuke it in your face just to kill your complete armor. That could be possibly also. So he just kills your complete armor and deals 2 damage actually. But then he needs to watch out for what you can do. So you can Taskmaster up then still and kill his minion. But you can anyways slam and... You can slam and Taskmaster if you want to. Just get rid of that stupid 3/3.
And draw a card.
And draw a card. Or just drop a Yeti. So he not only he plays the versions with Yeti and with Cairn.
Mm.
That's the the mid-rangey version plays no Yetis. It plays the Kurkan elites and no Cairn. He plays the slower version, which is the slower version has the advantage. It has more bigger minions in between, so you can place Yetis. You can place Cairn, and Mercury Rogue can get in trouble if you throw too many big minions in his face.
I think against the Miracle Rogue, I actually prefer the Cochrane version because you can use those to get rid of the auctioneers.
That's correct, especially in Via's situation now. If there would be an auctioneer upcoming, he can kill it with his weapon and his Taskmaster on the board if his Taskmaster survives. So he would need to have some luck to actually be able.
He has a weapon whirlwind, just in case.
Oh, he has a weapon whirlwind, but you're taking those. You're taking those damage anyway.
Yeah.
That's correct. So weapon whirlwind is also possible. And he wanted to Salnus. Oh, there's a preparation that's so strong. Oh, he wants to preparation shift, but if you do that, you miss your chance to draw two cards. No, 3 cards in total with the preparation shift. So you just rather use your weapon here.
That makes sense. And you don't need to have your weapon for. Like you need to have another matchup versus Shaman, for example, for the Blade Flurry, or Zulog, or Token Druid. It's fine if you use the weapon and then get additional card draw.
And this could be annoying.
Oh, Frothing.
This could be annoying for Via if he killed the Azure Drake. There will be an auctioneer upcoming next turn, and he cannot kill that. That could be super annoying. So he kills it, but he would love to play his Frothing Berserker. That was like super annoying. If he could have played his Frothing too, that would have some value. And it's looking at the moment really good for Spo. So if he wants to, pop his Auctioneer or just go for Earthen Ring.
Earthen Ring, Cold Light maybe even.
Yep, something like that. Just draw a beast amount of cards, get more spells. So 2 Shadow Steps and another preparation. There are some really good cards. Via might have a lot of cards too, but why do you play Cold Light against Control Warrior? He has so many high cost cards normally that it's useless for him if you bomb his hand with cards. I mean, he gets options, he gets shield blocks, shield stamps, but often enough it's Alexstrasza, Grimash, Ragnaros in your hand, and before you can play him, you're most of the times dead.
Exactly.
Or he can play Frothing, kill that minion, get it buffed up, and drop his Acolyte of Pain additionally.
Or would you rather armor up?
You would rather armor up?
No, it was a question.
Or yes, normally yes, but you kind of want to get those cards too, additionally to get even more stuff running. Spo's gonna draw so many cards now.
Insane.
Just preparation and even a Blade Flurry with a Salnus. Well, if you play Salnus, you can do a 2 damage Shiv. Well, I would play Salnus and do the 2 damage Shiv.
One reason, I would shift his face and then trade the Murloc, because if you play Salnus, you give him a free Acolyte of Pain card.
Well, you can still attack his face. You can still shift his face again. You get another preparation, so everything is super duper. Well, now it's tricky. Now you kind of want to attack the Acolyte of Pain, preparation, Fan of Knives, draw 2 more cards, and then conceal. This is what you in theory want to do. To kill both minions, to get rid of everything on the board.
That's what he does.
Yeah, and the good thing is if he conceals here, it's just so amazing. He can draw next turn. He can draw so many cards. He even gets a Cold Blood. So sad face. He needed to end his turn. He could have also played the Cold Blood additionally
before concealing.
Yeah, before. Well, after concealing also, but his time ran out, so he kind of had to. Well, now he has. Well, he needs Leroy, and that's devastating for Via. Or there's a brawl potential. So maybe just brawl now. I would give it a shot. So if you leave it alive, you're in giant trouble anyways.
Yep.
If you brawl and it dies, that's super okay.
Or he just goes for heavy armor stack.
Yeah, but even heavy armor stack just says denied by the auctioneer drawing 1 bazillion cards, getting Leroy all the cold bloods you need, dealing. So next turn, if you see, that's 4 damage from a cold blood, 4 damage from Eviscerate is already 8. Plus the 12 plus auctioneer plus the minion, that's 14 plus a shift. If you drop Cellness additionally, there's plus 2 damage, plus 3 damage.
Nah, he
17.
he couldn't do everything.
We could.
Well, yeah.
Cold blood, Eviscerate, Cellness, shift.
He has 6 damage. Cellness 8.
This is gonna get an interesting move
15
now.
damage, yeah.
So there's 1 step. I would drop Thelness, especially now, and just, well, he can get rid of Gaddon if he wants to with an Eviscerate. And then the warrior is still in danger, so yeah, he can Eviscerate that away.
He gets his Leroy for the combo next turn.
Yeah, but use as many cards as you can now, and maybe even get another Eviscerate. This is just perfect. How much damage? He can deal 8 plus 5, so 13 damage can be dealt.
It's down to 14, and he has
Well, only Van Cleef.
18 damage on his hand.
It's Leroy, Shadow Step, Leroy, Shadow Step, Leroy. And that's the famous 18 damage Miracle Rogue can do without any spells except Shadow Steps and a Leroy. So he needs no Cold Bloods or whatsoever.
But he can
make himself...
He can execute the Auctioneer, Whirlwind.
Oh, I would even execute Taskmaster. So that seems so. Armor up.
You could Whirlwind Taskmaster.
You can Whirlwind Taskmaster. You don't even need to execute. But yeah, there's no reason to not execute. So I was just maybe need your execute later on.
Well, you get it to 2 minion onto the board.
Well, the problem is if you execute now and he plays a giant ass Van Cleef, you don't have one, but you don't have a trigger for execute anyways at the moment. So yeah, I would use my Taskmaster to get that minion on the board.
Well, he has a Taskmaster to trigger.
No, not anymore. And he actually loses an SA7 agent, so that had some value.
It doesn't matter.
So
he drew a Cold Blood.
That's 18 plus 4. Yeah, that's 22. So it's he exactly has 9 mana to do it. So
yep.
He needs 8 to cast Leroy 3 times, plus that Cold Blood. That's exactly enough. So Spo carries away the win here with Miracle Rogue.
Well played.
That's kind of heavy. And if you ask yourself, why is Spo's screen stuttering so much, that's not our fault. His PC dropped some FPS, he told me, but he's working on that for the next recording. At least we see everything, it's the right format, it's just a bit stuttery, but we're getting that fixed since it's really disturbing to see VS game moving so fast. Well played for Spo here.
Yep.
So VVV Spo won against a Planetkey Via. Just gonna make that clear once again. And now we're gonna see the second game between those two players, and I'm excited to see what Via has prepared here to battle against Spo.
Nice.
And he has the Hunter or a Rogue. And I want to see a Hunter now. Against Miracle Rogue, it's actually doable.
If it's full face, it could totally work.
So let's see if he has one. And he has one, and it's full face. So
nice.
there's a misdirection Wolf Rider. I'm really happy to see a Hunter. So casting those Miracle Rogues is getting, I don't want to say it's getting boring, but we saw so many Miracle Rogues. So week 3 of our Hearthstone League was Miracle Rogue, Miracle Rogue, Miracle Rogue, and Handlock like today. And actually getting a Hunter or a Mage or a Priest like we had today is some really big difference. And crappy hand for Via. Double Hunter's Mark into Bow.
Wow.
That sucks. Especially when your enemy like Spo is holding such an interesting hand.
Turn 2.
Yeah, you could do
He has
the
the coin. He has potential of 3 damage backstab. He has Van Cleave. As I said, wow, it's just...
if he wants to, he could just go here for Van Cleave, and that's always a danger mode for you. What does Via want to do against the 4/4 Van Cleave now? He can't kill him, so he could, but you don't want to.
Hunter's Mark Bow.
Hunter's Mark Bow.
Or Unleash. Ouch.
Wow, that
Well,
feels like
against the Miracle Rock, it's okay.
yeah, he has to do it, but it feels so it hurts. It hurts to see that he has to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially like this turn, if he waited one turn, there would be more use. Unleash could kill both now, and there's that stupid 1/1 Selness now roaming around, just being super annoying, doing awesome Fan of Knives, doing awesome backstabs and stuff. It's kind of ridiculous.
If you get a Huffer now, which you'll run into his face, right?
You need to, but he cannot summon a Huffer actually. He should just steady shot. And well, turn 5 is a turn for maybe Huffering or not. If you get a Leok, you're screwed. He's just gonna kill that Leok easy mode. Or stab it, whatever. He can backstab SI7 agent, he can just Fan of Knives, backstab.
Backstab SI7.
Or backstab pure ability. Also a possibility, but well, against a Hunter you don't want to take any damage. And it looks just better for Spo now. He has 2 minions out. Via had to use his Unleash. Via has a bow. But you don't want to use that bow on a minion.
No.
If I'm not mistaken here.
No, you aren't, Mats.
Yeah. Well, he has to, sadly. Or he's taking too much damage. But he's trading away his own damage. So he just robbed himself 3 more damage he could have done. And those 2 damage shifts are so annoying. It's just a frigging card that deals 1 damage and draws you a card, followed by an Eviscerate.
Wow.
This is crazy if he launches it, but actually going for the blade is has more value. He deals save 1 damage, save 2 damage, plus another damage, and that Eviscerate he can always use.
Yeah, you can always use it, and you can also maybe get card draw out of it with a prep in combination with the Auctioneer, of course. We see, yeah, a Kane Golem, you don't want to play it now.
Well, he can deal 8 damage if he wants to. That's pretty heavy. And next turn he can deal with the Arcane Golem another 5, so that's 13 damage possible. And then there is also the kill command Timberwolf. So he has the potential to go for a win here, but he still needs to draw some really awesome stuff. But he's taking so much damage, so he's dropping down to 19 already. That's not good. You're further down than the Miracle Rogue, and you're the full face hunter. Double Timberwolf, and he had to use his Unleash. That's hurt so much. Maybe he should have left the Van Cleave alive. Just maybe. But that wasn't possible. He really needs a second Unleash now, or a Buzzard, and that would turn out super good for him. Well, with an Unleash and double Timberwolf, that would be quite some damage he could throw out here.
It would be. Wow.
The problem is, as soon as he plays a minion, Spo can draw even more cards with his Auctioneer, plus Backstab, plus Shadow Stab on SA7, such stuff. I guess he's thinking about Arcane Goleming the 3/3.
But you don't want to give Spo more mana.
Yeah, you give him more mana, more combo abilities. You could just kill command the minion, but you give away 5 damage like this. Or you could just kill command and drop your Timberwolf to see if you can kill the Stelness. And this is the biggest problem actually a full face hunter has. A Miracle Hunter, a Sunshine Hunter could have just played a Boar and killed the Stelness, but the full face hunter actually has no Boar roaming around. Brings him down to 12. With double kill command, even with double kill command, he couldn't kill him next turn. Wow. Do I see how much damage is that?
What?
Well, I'm surprised he did that.
Yeah, same.
He could have just gone for double eviscerate. That would have been 10 damage, 14. He could have dealt 15 damage if he wants to. Well, so he can still deal an obese amount of damage. 7 plus deadly poison plus. So yeah, Via has to win this turn now, or he's actually dead next turn.
I don't see what card he could draw to win it.
Oh, this match is going really fast. So Spo is leading at the moment, and it seems like he really wants to take that win for VVV. Is he thinking about shadow stepping it? Just draw more cards? Well, it doesn't matter. He has an eviscerate, he has a deadly poison, so he has so much damage on the board. Well, he should have attacked
Shift.
to bring him down to 7. So, well, he can.
No. He wants to use deadly poison, shift, eviscerate to
Well,
deal the 8 damage.
he could have anyways, even if he makes a new weapon.
The thing is, like, even if he drew Leroy, even if Via would have drawn Leroy,
It wouldn't be enough.
no, it would have been 11 damage.
That hurts.
So there was not a single card in Via's deck that would.
Well,
make
now he can deal 3, 6, 8. That sucks. So Via lost kind of sad face here that he had to use his unleash turn 3 to get rid of that coin Van Cleef for 4. Nothing special, not even a 6/6 Van Cleef or something really gigantic where you say, nice, it's worse to kill him. But you just had to kill that freaking Van Cleef, and then the Stalnus just being on the board hurt you so much. Spo just takes away the win here with his Miracle Rogues 2 times in a row. Well, he's not even making his hands dirty by attacking into the hunter's face. He just pings him away with the SI7 agent, throws small knives at him.
Oh, well played, Spo.
Well played, and he goes 2-0 for VVV. So again, VVV Spo. And it's 2-1 for VVV in total. So, Planetkey needs to win the next game if they want to go in a final showdown. If they don't want to go in a final showdown, they can just lose, and it's 3-1 for VVV. But I do not think so. They will fight hard for the win. We will drop in one last short break, and then we're right back with more Hearthstone action for everyone.